Hi, it's Esports Storyteller, and today you'll hear another short story from the beautiful esports scene of StarCraft 2. It's about the best Irish player who came out of nowhere to beat some really strong Korean players on one of the most prestigious tournament series in the game, and then all of a sudden he quit StarCraft 2, and this was perhaps too early. His name is Alex Thomas, better known as AbomB. Unlike many other successful players, AbomB got into StarCraft 2 esports by chance in late 2012. He was a fan of Thai boxing who got into the game because of an injury that left him unable to train. He chose to play as Protoss and in the same year participated in some qualifiers for minor and major tournaments, but showing no real results so far. Throughout 2012, AbomB was mostly gaining experience and becoming a better player. Even though he didn't impress with any upsets and victories, he did become famous for his unusual playstyles and creative approach to the game. For example, AbomB was using oracles in a way that almost nobody would try. He would be among the first players prior to Haas or Hellraiser to actually play mass oracles in different matchups. He would focus on pylons and drop a lot of time warps, confusing his opponents by such an extraordinary playstyle. 2013 was also full of unsuccessful performance, but already in 2014 he qualified for WCS Europe Challenger, notably defeating Polish Protoss player Mana. However, later he would lose to a Russian turn happy with 3-0 score, failing to advance to the Premier League. It could be the whole story for AbomB, just a good player from Ireland, but nothing much to say. But there was one tournament that made him really famous. The discussion sparked long before his games because AbomB got invited to IEM Sau Paulo alongside MC and Bomber, two accomplished Korean players. How did it happen that a pretty much no-name player at that time gets invitation to a prestigious tournament in South America, while many other great players like TLO, Polt or Hero had to get there through hardcore qualifiers? But the answer was actually simple. It's just too expensive to fly to Brazil from the United States or Europe. ESL only paid for trips and accommodation for players who got there by winning their qualifiers, so it seems like most players just took down the offer to play. AbomB was placed in Group D then, with 3 Terran players: Major, aka Special, Trot, a pretty much no-name Korean player, and bbyong, quite a strong GSL competitor who didn't have a breakthrough result yet. Overall, the whole Brazilian IEM had only few strong players. Compared to other Intellectual Masters, this one wasn't as stacked as others, so the group stage was kinda predictable and somewhat boring to watch. You would know the winners just by reading their nicknames, and no hopes were put on the Irish competitor. The first game is against Special, aka Major. Even though the Mexican Terran wasn't as famous as he is now, he was still a stronger opponent, but the game actually turned out to be pretty entertaining.
Okay, he really needs to keep this Warp Prism alive. The Immortals might have to just sit back and chill out for now.
He's gone very fine.
He actually warps in a few Zealots during all of this as well. This is a big commitment. He's going to focus on the Tech Lab here. The Warp Prism will end up dying, so all of these units are going to be sacrificial, but how much damage can he get done? He already got a Tech Lab, he's got a Siege Tank, he's going to get a Reactor as well, and the Mech army is very slow to actually react to this.
Yeah, this is going to be defended, but at what cost? Already 11 SCVs have been killed. And now the Zealots trying to get some work. They may be able to get one more SCV. Yeah, 12
SCVs. Onto AbomB's third.
Yeah, AbomB's only chance right now is to build up his Templar and Zealot count to tank enough for those Immortals and that Colossus to do enough damage to hold this, but he doesn't have enough units, and he's gonna move in there!
Oh, that Colossus gets absolutely obliterated. Scan as well, just to make sure that he can see absolutely everything, maybe if it's on the high ground, but he also has those Vikings to help out. The last remaining 2 Immortals do get EMP'd, brought down by the Siege Tanks as well as the Hellbats, as they look constantly to press the issue. There's really not much left here for AbomB. Supply-wise, army supply 29 to 94 in favor of the Meching Terran, and Major, wow, despite the harassment, despite the damage that he took, is still pushing through.
He's on 2 upgrades against 2-0, he's even ahead on upgrades. How does he do it?
The second one was much less enjoyable. Major just outclassed his opponent thanks to his brilliant multitasking. Well, it goes as expected. Now AbomB should face a Korean player Trot, who seems to be around his level or slightly above him. Playing for Team CG Entas, the Korean guy should have more experience, and soon he proves this is the case by taking some well-microed fights against the Irish competitor.
one of those Stalkers back initially, but at the same time, he dropped the scan and revealed his opponent's entire army. So if we see Trot, whoa, SCVs, okay then, well, here we go. 3 Colossi, will they be able to make the difference here? The blink forwards from AbomB, he's going to try and bring down as many of these Vikings as possible, keep them alive, but the flank on the left-hand side from Trot was fantastic to take out those Colossi. Wow. He does so much damage to AbomB's army, and now AbomB is in a lot of trouble.
Now, AbomB is 0-3 in maps and only 1 map away from being eliminated. But for the next games, the Irish Protoss player starts demonstrating some really great skills. After dealing with Trot's all-in, AbomB executes a pretty solid macro play style.
So he knows all he has to do is hold on from this point, and we use those Stalkers. Will he be able to get Viking? No, he does not. So he has to fall back.
Why is he now using blink?
Well, he got him medivac, so that's okay.
You can't engage into this as Terran.
No, I don't think so. 4 Colossi here are going to absolutely roast up those units very, very fast. The Stalkers blink forwards once again to try and catch those Vikings where they can, but without a flank of Marauders, Marines, anything to kill off those Colossi. They reign supreme here in game number 2. Even the probes come off the line. And there you go, GG for game number 2. AbomB manages to tie up the series.
And the third game was actually amazing. Trot goes for a sneaky proxy racks inside the main base, and AbomB sees absolutely nothing. And now let's just watch his reaction.
I didn't mind some gas, but now it's the one on the right-hand side, so that's going to get shut down so easily here.
And look, there's SCV port. I think this might be a little too early for Trot, maybe? But, oh my goodness. Oh no!
Oh, it doesn't get the surround. The probes won't end up dying very quickly. More SCVs are on the way. That bunker does force the cancellation on that, but there's still more Marines.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have, he does have 1 Zealot out. But
he needs to chrono his gateway. I think he's just panicked right now. He's probably never seen this strat on, unless you're on an air.
Oh, he gets one of the Marines, but there's still 2 alive. The SCV is also going to work as well here. Where is that Zealot? It's in the mix. It's trying to do what it can, but a lot of the SCVs died off during that. AbomB might be able to hold on here. There's nothing making this he needs to get that SCV on the second bunker.
No. Oh, this is a very nice hold, even though he did not. He chrono his stalker 3/4 way through.
There's
I think AbomB holds.
It really is. There's 2 siege tanks still here, but that's a huge army that we're seeing from AbomB, who just pushes on forwards. That bunker's actually going to survive for quite a while. Really needs to focus fire properly here to kill all this off. He loses the Colossus, but all of this is going to die off for Trot. Potion Overcharge is there to hold on against just Marines left over. And that pretty much does it for our CJ Enter's coach, GG. And there you go, AbomB advances on for his second chance to advance on to the round of 8.
This was a really weird game, as if we were watching Bronze League Heroes by Husky, except that there was a good mic control and some great follow-ups. Trot's strategy didn't really pay off for him, and AbomB managed to get a second chance in the tournament. At this time, however, he would face bbyong, the absolute favorite to dispatch our hero in the next series. Unlike AbomB, bbyong was a Code A and Code S player with many years of experience against the best Protoss players in the world, so what could possibly AbomB do to him? AbomB himself realized that the Korean player was too much for him. As you've seen, so far he was only showing his macro skills, but as any respectable Protoss player, Alex had some cheeky proxy Dark Templars in his sleeve.
There is of course an engineering bay, but there is no missile turret yet. How much energy do we have? 42 and nothing, so just a single scan. If he sends the Dark Templar to the natural as well, why is he not doing that?
Oh, he's only dropped off 1 there, Rod. He's got 2 running down to the natural, so he's got 1 scan available now. And he's targeting down the stim. He's trying to build a turret on the natural.
Oh, getting stim would be really huge. Didn't even think about it. It's going to be so close. He should. He's not getting it. Wow. 2 seconds.
And 2DT's caught on the natural here, trying to go for the turret. They catch the turret, Roddy.
That's a really good pickoff, because right now there is no detection for probably a good 10 to 15 seconds. Excellent opening here for AbomB. He's creating a massive advantage for himself.
And of course he's got the Colossus on the way, and bbyong has just been stopped in his tracks. He's not really producing too many units. He's hurt his economy a lot, and he's in there, and there is not a scan available. DT's everywhere.
This is almost game-ending damage, as crazy as it sounds. It's going to be so hard for bbyong to stabilize.
The gloves are off. The punches are here. And well, here we go in. 2 double time warps coming in. Stalkers blink forward to get rid of the Vikings. And here come the High Templar. And if they get close, this army's dead, if not dead already.
Yep.
And the Irish disaster is crushing this. And it looks like AbomB takes map number 1 away from CJ bbyong. and I don't even think he believes it himself right now.
The second game was marked by AbomB joking about his intentions to go DTs again. bbyong indeed was kinda scared this time and even placed a turret to detect any invisible units. However, this time this was just a normal macro game.
Choo choo!
Wow.
Say the SCVs, all of them are coming. This is all or nothing. Every single SCV to the front line. All AbomB needs to do to go to the quarterfinals to have a place in the top 8 here.
Storm is ready, but he doesn't have a single high Templar. That's okay though. All that he needs is just a lot of Zealots to soak up damage.
Just needs to defend this.
Maybe a good time warp, a photon overcharge would help out a lot. 2 more Colossi are on the way. He's gonna have 6 Colossi. I think this is enough. I think AbomB should be able to hold this, Sean.
Alright, here we go. bbyong's last attempt to stay in this game, and AbomB just needs to hold off. All the Colossus need to spray their damage, and look at this, with 2-2 upgrades, the Zealots are just charging straight for the throat. And every look, 4 Colossus alive, 0 Vikings, and AbomB is going to knock out bbyong from the tournament and will advance with Major into the quarterfinals, advancing in 2nd place here, and he knocks out the heavy favorites.
From being a no-name player, AbomB now was a prestigious top 8 IEM player. This is still the highest result for the whole of Ireland. However, the next opponent was MC, the boss toss, and this time AbomB unfortunately wasn't as lucky as in previous series.
Defense is very good a lot of the time. I'm surprised he asks questions like this in about his losses. This is actually a very good mindset. I guess asking during a game, not necessarily the best thing you can do, but this really shows how much this guy is trying to fix every single leak in his play. And really trying to find out why he lost and improving on it.
Oh, he's just not going to have anything to deal with this.
He's getting an expansion. This is a similar scenario that we saw in Hello Kitty versus MC. Even if the DTs don't do anything, behind this, MC gets a ton of stalkers.
Yeah, he sees the expansion, and now Blink is on the way. So much of the gas for AbomB has been committed to anything but detection. And now a pylon.
This is a huge stealth.
Yeah, it is, actually.
And also he has 2 sentries up the ramp. If he gets a robo now, he might be able to be fine. There will need to be 3 DTs. Oh, MC goes for only 2.
There's 1 DT here. Where is the vision? Here's the vision of AbomB. I'm looking.
Do not break the force field. This does not get up, and he
that was
gets
a blur.
up. Oh my God, this has to be it.
There you go, GG, ladies and gentlemen. MC advances on 3-0.
You know, it's 3-0, so it's not enough for me warm up. So can I warm up now?
But despite having such a great run, AbomB soon announced his departure from the team Mind Sanity. He stated he wanted to have a free schedule and dedicate more time to his own projects and martial arts practice. It seems like AbomB never really went full-time and quit the game shortly after, but this was a glorious run that became a part of StarCraft 2 esports history. This is it for our story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe for more, and also make sure to check out other StarCraft 2 related content on the channel. Have a good day, good luck, and have fun!